Hello everyone, this is awesome to see so many people here. I'm Kristina Treat, Double Diamond. I've been with the business, it was just 4 years actually this month, so it's a pretty big deal for me. My story is I bought a box of retail from a distributor that was under Crystal. So I spent the $99, which was really stupid to do, but I actually split it with my mom because we had no money. And we had our daughter at the time, she's now 7, but I bought it retail off of Krista's website because the girl that I enrolled under actually wasn't signed up yet. And called my mom and I was like, hey, there's this really cool wrap thing that's supposed to work, will you split it with me? So we split the box wrap. She'd probably end up paying for it because I didn't have any money, but hadn't actually tried the wrap yet. And the girl called me the next day because it was in the mail and said, you want to sign up? And I said, yeah, I'll give it a try. And so Brad didn't really know anything about it, and we had no money, so I saw the reason behind it for me was to be able to be home with our kids. At that time we only had our one daughter, but I knew that we wanted to have more kids in the future. So my goal was to just do it, make some money, and be home with our kids. I built my business up pretty fast. I hit Ruby, I think, within 30 days. I made a pretty big check. I think I looked and it was like $600 for my very first check, so that was a really big deal. I then decided to kind of work it more because I didn't have a backup plan, really. I never have a backup plan. And I worked the business some more. I hit Diamond, I got the $10,000 good bonus, and I then got pregnant with our second one now, and so I decided to stop because I had a baby, and I had an excuse, and I just stopped the business. So my whole team crumbled, I lost everything. I had stopped it for, I don't know, quite a while. It was probably 6 months, a year, I don't know how long it was, but Crystal then reached out to me right before she had her third one and said, hey, you have somebody on your team from South Dakota that is really doing a lot with the business. And I'm like, okay, so that was Brandy Newhart. And I just was like, okay, well somebody's working it and they're not making excuses, so I'm gonna give it a try. So rebuilt my entire team. I got the $15,000 good bonus last year. It was last year, right? Yeah, last year. And ever since then, I haven't looked back. We now have our third child. Without having It Works, there's no way we could ever have another baby. And so I'm really blessed that we get to have her because she's absolutely amazing. And I'm just thankful that, you know, I went through this journey and I could make excuses all day long and say that because my kids are so important to me that they're going to be my reason why I quit, but they're the reason that we push harder and that we don't make excuses and we work really, really hard because for them, someday I want to be able to look at them and say, you know what, Mommy did this for you and Daddy was there with you and we got to go on play dates and we got to go to the park and that's really important to me. And not everybody's a stay-at-home mom, but that was one thing that I really, really wanted to do was be home with them. So every day, my day is go drop my kids off at school, then I go home and try to shower quick when the baby's sleeping, which is very minimal, and then go back and pick my kids up, and we go to the park, or we go on walks, or our kids come with us everywhere that they can because I miss them like crazy when I'm not with them, and I guess that's kind of my story, and Brad's just going to tell you why he wasn't on board at first.
We're gonna need more time.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. I wasn't on board right away just because she started this and kind of, you know, she was gone doing wrap parties and it was affecting our life. I think everybody probably has that. And so yeah, I just wasn't on board and I think I was her biggest critic and probably one that made you quit. But everything happens for a reason, and we wouldn't be where we are today without, you know, without our team and without coming to these events. So what I want to say is just make sure you get to these events and make sure you work your business like it's your job and that's what you want. You get out of it what you put into it. So if you're going to work it 10 hours a week, you're not going to see as much as you work it 40 hours a week. So that's just what I want to say. And
What changed your mind?
what changed my mind? Getting to an event. It really was. You know, she went Diamond and the checks were great, but then
We went to the.
it was a lot of time, and I don't know what happened. I guess
We went to the
just
limo
fell
ride
apart,
with Josh and Crystal.
But we went to an event with Josh and Crystal here, and she was in a rebuilding phase, so her checks obviously went down. But getting to know some guys in the business and getting to see the vision of the company, you know, it's something that's going to be around for a long time. It's not just going to be a 2-year thing. So we're in it for the long haul. And
we do it all together now. Like everything we do together now with the business. So yeah, that's kind of our story. So next up, Kristina is going to share.